What is popping, everybody? My name is Ethan, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. We're back for the second and final video today, this one in particular being on Taurus, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Apollo, the god of the sun, healing, archery, poetry, prophecy, music, and probably a couple of other things that I can't name off the top of my head. As I've said so many times in the past, he is a very multi-talented god. But don't mistake him for the jack of all trades. Power belongs to Hermes, and he'd never admit it. But I think he might just be a little bit peeved that that honor got taken away from him. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, as it is a Monday as of the time of this going up. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. Starting us off, Taurus, we have Icarus's Ascent. Okay. Okay, so not the best card to start off with. So Icarus, if you don't know the legend, of course, was, in a phrase, the boy who flew too close to the sun. The legend itself is actually a little bit more complex than that, but that's the general gist of what happened. So what this says to me right off the bat is you may be close to making a pretty grave mistake. You may be shooting for too much, maybe you're burning yourself out, or maybe you're working too hard, something along those lines. I'm not sure, but you're closing in on making a pretty grave mistake, I feel. But what are you doing exactly, Taurus? What's going on here? Closest acquaintance? Zeus's Thunderbolt. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Um, hmm. I'm not sure where that's going, actually. Because Zeus is Thunderbolt. Zeus is king of the gods, if you don't know. And this coming up in the slot of your closest acquaintance says to me that this might be your boss, or this might be somebody very close to you, just very powerful in some way. Not sure, to be honest. If you're really, really not sure. Um, where's your head at? Hera's Peacock Throne. Okay, interesting, interesting. Um, okay. No, 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 Taurus. I think I'm getting the idea now. So, no, I was mistaken before. I don't think this is your boss. I'm getting the distinct impression this might be a lover of some kind. And what's happening here is, so I think you are going out, you are, working yourself off, you're working yourself too much, you're pushing your limits, you're out for long hours, they're stuck at home, something along those lines. And this is a mistake because they are slowly beginning to resent this job of yours, and as a result, sort of resent you for it, for keeping this job and everything like that. This is something you're gonna need to talk over with them, Taurus. And I think you know that. I think you know that. And yeah, there's not much else more to that. So let's see where this goes. What's around you? The wings of Daedalus. Wow. Now that's extremely interesting, Taurus, because this is like a story being told by a story. Daedalus, if you don't know, was a family relative of Icarus, the boy who flew too close to the sun, i.e., this guy. So you know this is happening, Taurus. You know this is going on. That's what this says to me right off the bat. You know this is occurring. You know you've been working yourself too hard. You know you've been, at work for too long, leaving the lover back home for too long at long hours. You know you've been doing this wrong, Taurus, but you haven't come up with a solution just yet. Best advice I give you here, just talk to them about it. Reassure them that you haven't given up on the relationship. Reassure them that you're still there. Even if you come home bone dead tired, just talk to them about it. And I think it'll soothe a lot of their fears. Um, what do you want? The Trojan horse. Okay. And so we come to the main plot of this reading. Oh, excuse me. You want a better way, Taurus. You want a better way of doing things. You want a better schedule for your job. You don't want to be coming home bone dead tired every day. You want to, spend more time with this lover of yours. Essentially, you want something more out of your life here. And that's understandable. Taurus, I totally get where you're coming from with that. I totally understand, why you feel that way and what you're feeling here. But how are you going to do it, Taurus? What's your plan here? What's your game? What's the general gist of what's about to happen here? I wonder. Who's advising you? The Phoenix's rebirth. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's your plan then, Taurus? Oh, that's ballsy. I'll just go out and say it, Taurus. That's a ballsy move. That is extremely bold of you. You're planning on tearing down the whole thing and starting from the ground up. And what I mean by that is you are planning on leaving this current job of yours, spending a ton of time with the lover at home, and starting completely fresh with a brand new job from the ground up. And, you're doing this because, you are prioritizing your personal life over the work, which is fine. That's totally reasonable. That's arguably a good thing. Though, arguably, definitely, there's an argument to be made there. But anyways, that's not the time nor place. And, yeah, if that's your plan, tear it all down, start from the ground up, clear the board, start again. More power to you, Taurus. I mean, not the way I would have done it, but it's a solution. So what's your dilemma here? Apollo's Lyre. Wow. Okay, so this is you right now then. Taurus. This card is you. Right now in this reading, this is you. So your big dilemma here, I'd say, is finding the courage within yourself to make this hard choice. Because you see this choice as the only way out. You have to make a choice between your work and the money or your personal life and the lover. And in this case, you are trying to work up the courage to choose the lover. If there was one word of advice I could give you here, Taurus, trust your gut. Trust your gut, trust yourself, and know that you can do this. You're one of the more courageous signs, Taurus. I've seen what you can do. You can do this. Who has the power? The Styx Oath. Okay. Very, very, very nice. So, it's in your hands, Taurus. It's absolutely in your hands. You alone have the power to make this work. You alone have the power to commit to this relationship, reaffirm the bond that stands with you and this lover of yours, and reassure them that, yes, you are indeed committed to this. You're in this for the long haul. They're your priority, not the work that you're doing. That's what you've got to accomplish here, Taurus. That's your goal. That's what you're setting out to do in this reading. Let's see if you can pull it off, Taurus. What is holding you back? The Flight of Icarus. Ah, the sunk cost fallacy. In a few words, that's what's holding you back. The sunk cost fallacy. What I mean by that is you feel right now that you are so close and yet so far to securing your life for you and your lover. You feel, Taurus, that if you just stayed at your current job for a little while longer, got one more paycheck, two more paychecks, even three more paychecks, you would secure your life for both you and your lover. The sum cost fallacy in a nutshell. But do the math, Taurus. Do the math, do the timing, just give it some real thought. Don't just commit to the sum cost fallacy here. Do some real math, do some real work, look into this, and figure for yourself, is this going to work out, or is this a bad idea for me to stay at this current job? I won't tell you what to do and what not to do, though, Taurus. So let's see where this goes. What's being hidden? Pegasus is birth. There's a whole new opportunity ready to be born here, Taurus. You can do this. You absolutely could pull this off. If you stick to your guns, if you do decide to leave this job, spend a ton of time with the lover, and just get away from it all and then come back to a new job and work from there, there's a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter of your life waiting to, be opened here. If only you commit to the bit, Taurus. You got to commit to this. You got to commit to them. You got to commit to quitting your job here. It's up to you, though, Taurus. I won't tell you what to do and what not to do. Can you succeed? The Sibyl's Prophecy. You can do it, but you got to plan it out, Taurus. You have to plan this one out. You can't just do it like that. You can't do it at a snap of a fingers, Taurus. You're going to have to give it some real thought. You're going to have to give it some real planning. And once all that is done, once you've got all your ducks in a row, once you got everything in order, bounce from the old job, spend some time with the lover, and head on over to your new job and hopefully have a much better schedule and much better timing. All right. What happens in the end? The Olympian Summit. Oh, man. So there it is then. The big meeting with your lover and the big meeting with your boss. This is two big meetings, mind you. This is not just one. This says to me that you are, at the end of this reading, going to meet with your boss, current boss, to say, I'm done here. Turn it in my 2 weeks or whatever. Bye-bye. See you later. See you never. And this also is the meeting between you and your lover. This is you meeting with them and saying, hey, honey, I'm coming home and I'm staying home for a while. And when I go to the new place, hopefully I'll be able to stay home a lot longer this time. So good luck, Taurus. Very, very much so. Good luck. Now, when is this all happening? Elysium Fields. What a wonderful ending to this. You get your happy ending, Taurus. You do get your happy ending. It was a bold move. I will say that much. This was a ballsy move to make. But in the end, you got your happy ending. You're getting to spend time with your lover. You're staying home a lot longer. And, life seems to end off pretty well for you. You get your reward for it. So, as for when this is all happening, I would have to say next 2 or 3 weeks, actually. This is going to be a bit of a short one, Taurus. This is all coming up real soon here. Within the next 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to come to these realizations. You're going to come to, these epiphanies, and it's gonna happen. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to do a quick recap, and they'll go ahead and end things off. I know you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. If you have been enjoying the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the Same Mixes YouTube channel, same kind of content on there. There's some exclusive content on there you may very, very, very much enjoy. And if you really, really, really love the content on there, consider giving me a follow. And help support me, and help support the channel. Now, without much further ado, folks, Taurus, let me give you the rundown here. So, you are working yourself too hard. You know you are, and, this lover of yours is the one who's forced to stay back home, wants you to go off and do this stuff, and, all that deal. You know this is happening, though, Taurus. You are aware of the struggles that are happening. You're aware of the problem, and you're working on a way to fix it. Your current solution? Clear the board. Start again. Quit your current job and hang out with them for a while before finding a new one. And finding the courage to pull it off, that's the tricky bit, Taurus. That is a tricky bit, but I know you got it in you. You have the courage to commit to them, to commit to, finding that new job. You have the courage to pull it off. Overcome the sum cost fallacy, of course. Start this new chapter of your life. And in the end here, Taurus, you meet with them, you meet with your boss, and things are good. Life is happy, and this is a happily ever after if I've ever seen one, Taurus. Well done. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, so you don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a